and enjoy wearing. I'm gonna be your host, I'm Tamara Hooks. I'll be with you for this entire hour. And let me share with you, because we've got some really great things. In addition to the jewelry, we have 4 or more flex pay on everything, and that is for today. So we're getting you ready for the Labor Day weekend, and we really hope that you will be able to find some things that you want to add to your shopping cart and take advantage of the 4 flex pay. Now also, if you have an HSN card, when you use it on every order of up to $99 or more, when you use your HSN card, use this code. It's code 186675, and you can save $20 on that order. So whether you're shopping with Kenneth J. Lane Jewelry with us this morning, maybe you're shopping for the Today Special or other fashion, you are going to have a really great time utilizing that. Now, we are gonna be joined for this entire hour by Chris Shepard. And Chris is, it is amazing to have you here at HSN.
Thank you so much.
For sure.
Great to work with you this first time.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
Chris has been working with Kenneth J. Lane Jewelry for years, and really, it is such a pleasure and a treasure to have your knowledge and experience.
Thank you.
And to really share the inspiration and the knowledge of the gentleman that you see right there.
It's my great pleasure to be here. Yes, of course, I have worked for Kenneth J. Lane for about 25 years, and now I'm actually the president and owner of the company. So we're taking it in great directions while we're keeping it in the same mode where it's everyday classic, timeless collection.
For sure, and you can see, and tell us what we're seeing there.
Okay, I better put my glasses on.
Oh.
I believe that's a, honestly, I can't even tell. It's terrible.
No, that's okay.
I have just got new glasses.
I think this is the showroom.
This is pictures in our showroom, yes, absolutely. Working with clients.
Yes, for sure. Look at all of the jewelry.
So I was telling you before, but when we were reviewing the stuff, we have in our showroom about 20,000 different SKUs.
Oh my goodness.
And that's actually been edited down. We used to have even more.
Wow.
So there's something for everybody.
There's a lot to choose from, and we're gonna have fun this evening making your selection. I wanted to share these with you as we get started, because these are your Cabochon stud earrings, and you do have a variety of choices on this one, but we're showing them to you early because no matter whether you're picking up, whether it's the necklace that I'm wearing, the bracelets that we have coming up, you're going to want some beautiful earrings that can go right along with this piece and everything else. And these earrings we think are gonna be perfect for you. So we're showing them to you early. We will have the full presentation coming up later on in the hour. All you do is choose whether you want it in the lapis color, the cherry color, or if you want it in black. And you've got 4 flex on that. But Chris, we are gonna get started with the necklace that I put on.
Which is absolutely lovely.
It really is.
These beads are all glass beads and beautifully polished, cool to the touch. And in fact, what I also love about this necklace is this subtle little attention to the detailing with the gold bead spacing in between.
Yes.
They're just fantastic. And the length of it is not too long, not too short, easy to put on. It has a very simple S-hook clasp, which anyone can put on very simply. Sometimes the other ones that people use, like the lobster claw or something like this, those are a little bit more difficult for a woman to put on and off.
That's right.
We believe in the simplicity of it.
Look at that, and look at how, I mean, it is a statement.
Yeah.
It really is. You mentioned the length. It's 23 inches in length. It is just, it's one amazing, bold strand.
Yeah. And another beautiful thing about it is you can wear it very symmetrical, or you can even wear it a little bit off to the side.
I like that.
And all of the cabochons on those balls are all hand set, high polished, just absolutely perfect quality.
Look at this. I love that it fills in a neckline so beautifully. So if you are wearing this one for really any time, but I think whether it's work or whether it is more of a dressed up occasion.
It can go with a t-shirt or a beautiful dress. And of course, the pop of the turquoise color is great on on a rainy day or on a sunny day.
Especially on a rainy day too.
Absolutely.
Because those are the days where we really rely on the color that we're wearing, our accessories, to kind of really, you know, express our mood and our personality. And this really does. And I couldn't wait to wear this. When we were prepping for the show, I was thinking that's the first one I'm gonna put on.
I love walking down like Fifth Avenue on a rainy, miserable day and seeing a lady wearing, well, I love it when I see her wearing our jewelry, but any pop of a color like this, it just kind of puts a smile on your face.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, I love it.
Want to make sure that you recognize that all of the pieces that we have for you this morning are very limited in quantity. They really are. Yeah. This is all part of the classic Kenneth J. Lane collection. These are the ones that are so iconic. Yeah. And when you think of his style, you do think of pieces like this. Like I said, limited in quantity. You do have a fall price, so we did take $20 off of the price, and you even have 4 flex to get that home. So enjoy it. $599,087.
That is a great bargain.
Okay, I wanted to share these with you. These are coming up in just a few moments. And I do hope that you can get both pieces, because these are from this, you can see the Starfish beautiful novelty bracelet, as well as the ring. And are we falling in love with this amazing coral color? This is another great example of a pop of color. And you're right, Tamara, to wear these two together, just stunning, just Absolutely.
Stunning. And again, I mean, we talk about the design of it or the wearability of it, but the design and the functionality of it, I think, is fantastic with the magnetic closure on the bracelet. And you can wear it with either one rhinestone on the side or with 2, however you like to do it. And I do believe these come in 2 different sizes, the bracelets?
They do, small, medium, and medium large. And if you love this look, I do hope that you can go ahead and get these together, because we only have 50 of the bracelets.
Oh my gosh, it's nothing.
I know.
It's crazy.
I know, it's gonna go fast, but we're sharing that with you now, and you don't have to wait for us. You can actually go ahead and start ordering. It's 079210. Now we are, though, going to jump into the bangle bracelet that I'm wearing right here.
This is one of the most exquisite pieces in the entire collection.
Wow.
And you know, I believe in bringing in new things. However, this bracelet he originally did back in the 60s, I will never take this out of the line. It's just so great.
Look at how amazing this is.
I love the design element on it with the swirling patterns. And the combination of lapis and turquoise is just, they just complement each other so perfectly.
You know, when I look at this, Chris, I think little black dress or black suit or what have you. It doesn't even matter, because the bracelet, the ring, the jewelry is what is going to be the center stage.
It absolutely is. It's going to pop it up.
And there's something about, you mentioned the colors of the turquoise and lapis together.
Yeah.
We don't typically see those together.
Very rich, very rich. But okay, so on the ring, these things are, they come from size 5 to 9. Correct? I don't know what's left on any of them, but how comfortable is that ring?
It feels good. Now, it is a larger ring, but I literally slipped it on, and it just feels like it belongs there.
It has a tapered band on it, a tapered shank, I should say. And yes, it is a bigger ring, but that's the whole point of it. Yeah, so for it to be a conversation piece. This is your cocktail ring. Absolutely.
This is one, it's beautiful on its own. I think when you pair it, and if you can pair it back with the bracelet, I mean, you can't beat it. It truly is unbeatable. So you've got that large cabochon of the turquoise color stone right there in the center. I love the framework that you've got going all around there.
But it's all about the detailing. It's all detail. And all those, I don't know, it must be about 100 little Swarovski crystal stones in the setting.
Yes.
Just beautiful. It's another one of these things that have been in the line forever and will always be.
And there you can see a really great close-up look there. This is the kind of ring that you just want to wear. And if you want a very classic look, a very recognizable Kenneth J. Lane look, then you're going to, I know you're reaching for this ring right now. If we still have your size. I was wrong. We have sizes 5 through 10. That's what we originally brought in. But fewer of the bracelets.
There's only up to 9 left. Okay, great.
That's right. Fewer of the bracelets than the ring. So if you want the look that you can see Sonia wearing and the way that I'm wearing it as well, please do not wait too long. because I know what happens is sometimes we will watch the whole show and then we write down item numbers and then we shop at the very end and by then
don't wait.
Right, your ring size is gone or the bracelet is already gone. So I want to make sure that you go ahead and get it now. Let's talk about this bangle bracelet because this is not one that you have to slip over your hand.
No, it's absolutely not. This has the same magnetic closure as the coral one, and it's very secure, as you're finding out.
Yeah, this is not coming off.
In a previous show, we said you could be out disco dancing and it would never fall off. Not that anyone goes disco dancing anymore, but maybe.
It's good to know that you can.
Maybe.
It's good to know that if you're hailing a cab, your bracelet's going to stay on.
That's right,
or
that's right.
Whatever, you know, wherever
Guaranteed.
kind of the evening takes you.
Yep.
Your jewelry stays on. And I love the weight of it. It's the weight of luxury.
Yeah, it's made well, and more than well. It's we're known as one of the most quality-oriented costume jewelry companies in the world, if not the best quality.
Right.
And again, the detailing work on it, and the level of plating on it, it's just unheard of. And the price that you're getting it for is also incredible for the value. For sure, and that's really what it's about. When you buy pieces of KJL by Kenneth J. Lane, you are not only getting such an iconic look, but you know you are getting the quality built in through and through. This is a brand that's been around for over 55 years now. 55 years. And continues to really carry on that legacy of excellence. And so if you love the bracelet, you do have flex pay, and you can pick that up for $44.99 on flex pay. That's the 4Flex. If you have an HSN card, you can get an additional flex of $35.99. And actually, if you have an HSN card, with that purchase of that bracelet, you've already qualified for $20 off the price of that bracelet, because for today, when you spend up to $99 or more, you can save $20. So it would take that bracelet down to $159. Which is even better. Incredible. Yes, incredible. For sure. And they are made to last a lifetime. It's the way it is. It's great. Okay, so as you're looking at that and you're trying to decide, just know that even if you are, let's say you are smaller in stature, you're more of a petite woman, the bracelet is bold. So for you, maybe you just choose the bracelet or just choose the ring. If you have an average size wrist or are a taller woman or average or taller woman, I think you could easily carry off. Absolutely, absolutely. And the bracelet does come in two sizes. For sure, small, medium, and medium large. So if you're a little bit smaller, then you absolutely can buy the smaller one. Yeah. Absolutely. And the one that you see right here, and I'll just show you I think I have both sizes here. For size comparison, I think these are actually probably the same size. I think I actually pulled the same size. I think the larger one is for like a 7 3/4 inch type of a normal wrist measurement. That's right. And then the smaller one can fit up to a 6 7/8 of an inch wrist. So if you do have a smaller wrist, if you're more petite, no worries. The bracelet is going to fit perfect. I love the way the cabochons are set in set also. They all of them look like they have a little individual setting that's just exquisitely done. Yes. And all hand set with beautiful rhinestone accents. It's lovely. One of my most favorite pieces. I think when I look at this and I think about the other jewelry out there, I call it the sea of sameness. There's a lot out there that just looks the same. It sure does. It's not exclusive looking in any way. It's not iconic looking in any way. But when you look at these pieces in particular, the color combination, the dimension that you have there, the size, the boldness. You're absolutely right. And I think exactly what you're saying is that with a piece like this, you know instantly that it's a Kenneth J. Lane piece. This is not going to be anybody else but a Kenneth J. Lane piece. That's right. Yeah. Sometimes I say it screams than Kenneth J. Lane. It really does. Yeah. And if you are a jewelry lover, and I know so many of you are who shop at HSN, and you are excited about having KJL by Kenneth J. Lane here at HSN, you're excited about being able to get pieces like this and wear them and enjoy, and truly wear them. I don't want you to get it home, fall in love with it, and then just let it decorate your jewelry box. I want you to wear it. I want you to enjoy it. Don't feel like you have to baby these pieces because they are quality through and through. And I know that we do have to move on. Wear them and collect them. And collect them. And collect Create your own collection.
So enjoy that. 079135 is the item number on that. Now, I wanted to give you a quick look at this. We're not scheduled to have a presentation on it, but it's just too cute to not show. This is your simulated pearl frog brooch, and you can see how amazing that's going to be. And look at just, again, the detail from the eyes all the way through the body, the legs, everywhere. And when you talk about a beautiful novelty piece, I mean, this just really is.
It's one of the cutest little brooches that we do. And I love the Baroque pearl.
Yes, look at that. Yes, for sure. It's not, meaning it's not perfect.
It's not perfect. It's supposed to be like a South Sea Baroque pearl.
Oh, wow.
It's really cool. And again, it looks like he's just going to leap right off a lily pad right onto your shoulder and just be worn right there.
I like that. Now,
so cute.
We will move on. I just had to show it to you. It's $20 off because it is on a fall price, and we are getting you ready for fall because we are literally in the last days of August. In the minute it's going to be September.
Can you imagine? I can't imagine already.
No.
Where did it go?
Where did it go?
I love summer, but I love winter.
Too. I do too. I think summer's my favorite.
Ski season starts soon.
Are you a skier?
Oh yeah, big time.
Always wanted to.
So we'll have fun.
Always wanted to.
Come on up.
Take a look at this. This is, okay, we gave you a sneak peek of the Starfish jewelry a little bit earlier as we started the show. And now it's time for you to decide if that's gonna be the way you go. But we'll get to that presentation in just a moment. Take a look here at the Uptown Chic Tassel necklace. Personally, Chris, I love tassel jewelry.
Another favorite.
Yes.
How can you go wrong?
You can't.
Another thing, they're showing the tassel right now on the TV. What's wonderful about this tassel, it's not just one single kind of a chain. There's 3 or 4 different ones, so it has some kind of depth to it when you're wearing it.
Oh yes, you can see.
Yeah.
For sure, some of the links are a little bit larger, a little bit wider. Some are a little bit smaller.
It adds to the shimmer. Also, you know, back to the design part, you know, we work very hard to make sure that the plating is perfect on it, and it has a beautiful little cap with nice texturing on it. And again, using the same beautiful cabochons. It's just another interesting way to do it. Even the chain here, this is a French rope chain. It's got that nice diamond cut to it.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And I believe it's 33 inches long.
It is 33 inches long.
So it's just the right length.
Yes.
Sonia has it on, looks gorgeous.
I like that. So it is going to fall sort of kind of in the, just below the bust line. And it has that great tassel. It's got movement, but it's not in the way.
No.
And I think this is really great, again, for any time, but especially as we move into fall, because we're wearing bigger, chunkier sweaters, and this wouldn't get lost among them.
And it's such an easy on-off one also. It also has, maybe we can show it. Can we show how the clasp works?
Yes,
it's just a very simple little S hook, where it just goes boom, boom, and it's on.
You don't have to break your fingernails. You don't need help to put that on.
And of course it has our nameplate with a logo showing that it is, of course, Kenneth J. Lane original.
Every detail.
Yeah.
Which is what you would expect, right?
Absolutely.
Every detail. And you've got the beautiful turquoise colored cabochon beads going all the way around. So this one has great movement when it dangles, when it catches the light. It's just something special. And if you are loving this piece and maybe you're saying, oh, I can wear that with the bracelet I just picked up.
That's the beauty of it. It all mix and matches so perfectly.
For sure. Now, we've got it on 4 flex of $19.99.
Wow.
I tell you, that's a fall price.
How do you do it?
I don't ask questions. I'm just glad we do.
Yeah, me too.
Right?
Me too. It's so nice that we can offer our collection once again, because I don't know if you know or not, but Kenneth was one of the very first ever costume jewelry designers to offer his line on QVC, and this was about 25 to 30 years ago now. And partially that's one of the reasons I actually came to work for him. But there was a little bit of a hiatus as he aged and things changed. But I'm so glad that we're able to offer it again now on Home Shopping Network.
I am too.
Yeah, it makes me very proud. Yeah.
We're glad that you're here, and I know that there are a lot of you who are watching who are very excited to turn on your channel and see Kenneth J. Lade here at HSN. So enjoy that tassel necklace. It's 599083. I wanted to share this with you as well, because when you talk about iconic,
oh yeah,
I mean, first, there's nothing more iconic than a strand of pearl necklace, but when you see this one, the triple strand, and it's called the First Lady 3-row necklace. This truly does live up to its name.
Yeah.
We will have a full presentation on this one coming up in just a moment, but in case you were wondering, are they gonna present it? Are they gonna show it? We've got it for you. It's 615-986. It is limited, I'm telling you that now. So if you want to go ahead and order it now, and then stay close and listen to the presentation when we've got coming up, please do so. Now, let's talk about the Starfish very limited ring and bracelet. And this one, I know that we've been teasing you with it, giving you sneak peeks of it, but now is the time. This again, in this beautiful coral color, I think can really be anytime wear.
Of course, it can go into the night or into the day. It's just one of those all-around beautiful pieces. What I also like very much about this bracelet is that it's oblong. It's not perfectly round, so when you have it on your wrist, it won't just spin around. Now take a look. See, what also we learned is the hinge should always go in on the inside of the wrist.
Oh, is that right?
That way, when you're sitting having dinner or whatever you're doing, that part doesn't show. But this, and you can see where it closes, you can't even hardly see it.
Look at that.
That's the beauty of it.
You know what? These are the details that you think about. And for years and years of in making really beautiful jewelry, these are the kinds of things that the true designers do correctly. And when you look at this, you've got one rhinestone starfish on one side, and you have two on the other side. So you've got a really great look that kind of, if it moves around, it's going to show you something a little different.
And one of Kenneth's good friends, Fulco Verdura, said, if a woman has 2 wrists, she should have 2 cuffs, 1 on each.
I like.
How about that?
What about 10 fingers?
Of course, you need a ring on every one of them. Absolutely. Why not? But actually, he did say that, and that was a quote.
Yes.
He was famous for the Maltese cross for Coco Chanel.
How great is that?
Yeah.
Let me share with you. Okay, so I have on, again, the ring and the coordinating bracelet together. I love a look like this.
It's fantastic together.
Yeah.
It's a showstopper.
For sure. And this bracelet also comes in small, medium, and medium large as well. So you can pick up the one that is going to be right for you. Something else I wanted to just kind of share with you, just in case as you're shopping, I wanted you to see this Seahorse pin. Now, we will have a full presentation coming up next, but wouldn't it be great if you could pick up the pin, the bracelet, and the ring?
Of course, the more the better.
For sure.
I mean, no, but in all honesty, we have unbelievable assortment of items from nature, a lot of them from the sea. He was very heavily inspired by the coral reefs and things like that. And this is another example of one of the pieces that have been in the line for quite some time that will never leave the line because it's just so iconic.
That's good. And I think that's also comforting for jewelry lovers to know that when you see something and you fall in love with it, it is, and you recognize how special it is for the woman who wears it, that it is available. So you can see Sonia has it on. Again, bracelet, ring together. If you're looking at these and getting these together, know that they're both very limited. And we originally brought the ring in sizes 5 through 10. So we both have it on our ring fingers, but you can, have fun with this. There's no rules when it comes to how you decide to style your jewelry. If you want it on the pointer finger, that would be fun.
Many women do that.
Yes,
and
especially something bold like this.
You know, well, the nice thing about this, yeah, it's bold, but it's so easy to wear. It's so easy, and again, it just makes the whole outfit. I mean, it's great with the color top that you have on. You know, but it would be great with any color.
That's right. That's right. And so this is really kind of going back to what you said a little bit earlier, to start your own collection.
Exactly. It's so collectible, but also so very wearable. People wear it all the time. Yeah.
Definitely. And again, you've got that heft. When I say heft or weight of it, I don't mean that it's going to be heavy. I don't mean that it's going to be uncomfortable, whether it's the bracelet or the ring. It just, you know how quality has a feel.
Yeah.
And that feel is not lightweight and featherweight when it comes to jewelry pieces like this.
It's well made. It's well made. It's casted out of the best quality metals. And I mean, it goes without saying, but obviously it's all lead-free, nickel-free, and conforms to Proposition 65 from California. But yeah, it's made to last a lifetime. Let's just put it that way.
Good.
Yeah.
I know some women are saying good because I plan to keep this for a lifetime.
Yeah.
I plan to wear this as often as I can.
I can't tell you how many people have come to me and said, I collected all of this jewelry, and now my daughters have been wearing it. In some cases, the granddaughters have been wearing it.
Yes.
So it transcends the ages.
It truly does. We were talking a little bit before the show, and Chris was just sharing with me just some of the names of people that you and I know by one name around the world in all walks of, whether it's, you know, all walks of celebrity and fame, who wear the jewelry from every age, from 20s on up, all wearing Kenneth J. Lane. And it's so great that we can have pieces that we're gonna love and continue to wear. So stay on the phone for whether it's the ring or the bracelet or both. Here's the item number. It's 079210, and you can have up to 4 flex on these as well. So here is the item number 4, the Seahorse brooch. And you've got the simulated pearls going through. Oh gosh, it looks like.
Isn't it pretty all studded like that?
It is.
Yeah.
It looks like, you know, it looks like a coral that you would see in the sea.
Yeah, it's just so whimsical and fun. And I think it's interesting that all of the Swarovski stones on it as well, just like loaded with them.
It really is.
Just loaded.
And this one it's a really great size as well. If you were looking a little bit earlier, we were sharing with you the frog pendant. And I've got that here, which is a little bit smaller.
It's about
the
3
Seahorse.
inches?
Yes.
About 3 inches.
And the Seahorse, if just for a size comparison, the frog is a little bit smaller. If you wanted something that had more of a bolder presence, and you're gonna wear this one to maybe hold down a scarf on your shoulder or put it on a coat, if you're wearing a coat for the fall, you do want something that's a little bit more on the bold side.
In fact, we didn't even start talking about how to wear them. There's so many different ways to wear a brooch.
Yeah.
This one, most people would probably put, would probably wear it like right here on their jacket. But you could easily put it on a necklace or on a scarf.
Oh, yes.
And a lot of people stick them on their handbag even.
For sure.
And I've even seen them put them on their belts. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, all different ways.
I like that. I have worn brooches. I'll use a hairpin, and when I wear my hair up, I can, you know, use it as an ornament, which is beautiful
Even better.
as well.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about a necklace.
Yeah, yeah.
So then it turns into a pendant.
Right. In fact, we're going to show you one later.
Okay.
That we have that's specifically really good to wear as a pendant as well.
Okay. So when you have something that is versatile like this, I think you will kind of reach for it more often than not. Let me ask you very quickly. This is just a styling question.
Sure.
If I wear a necklace, should I not wear a brooch at the same time? Is that too much?
No, it all depends on what it is, of course.
Okay.
But if you have a really important necklace, that's probably enough.
Okay. All right. Just wondering, because
Yeah,
sometimes I can overdo it.
Said no.
Can't we all?
There used to be a great poster that we had in one of the places that I worked that had a giraffe with 1 million bracelets on its neck, and it said, the other one looked at it and said, I think you're over-accessorized. Not.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I don't always conform to the take one piece off. I'm thinking maybe just one more.
Just add one on.
Maybe just add one more. And I know that, you know, a lot of you who are watching and you're jewelry lovers, you agree, you know, because when we fall in love with pieces, we want to wear them, and maybe they become our signature as well.
Yeah. Yeah, many people wear the same ones over and over and over again. And it does become like that, yeah.
Yeah, and I like this. And
Well,
if you...
certainly with that 3-row pearl necklace, without mentioning names, we all know who was famous for wearing that.
For sure, talk about a signature. So if you are falling in love with this Seahorse brooch, if you look at that, and I love that Sonia has it on.
I love the way she's got it.
Right, and it really elevates everything that you're wearing. The dress she's wearing is slinky. It's not an expensive dress, but she puts on the brooch and all of a sudden, it's wow.
Yeah.
That's a look. So if you are loving the brooch and you want to pick it up, just know that it is limited. And I know that I keep saying that, but all of the pieces are. So I don't want you to miss out. And if they sell out before you have a chance to go ahead and reserve yours. So here's the number. It's 599138. And we would love to be able to send that on out to you, particularly if you picked up the Starfish ring or the Starfish bracelet. Here's another pin that we have available for you. This is called the Perfect Beauty, and it's a butterfly brooch, and you can see that one is, wow.
Okay, so this brooch is one of the ones, also it's been in the line for a little bit, but it's a great example of one where Kenneth, who was the stickler for detail, wouldn't allow it to come into the collection until the resin of the jade wings had been perfected.
Wow.
You can see there's slight coloration differences that make it look real.
Yes.
It looks real.
No one would know that it isn't.
Yeah.
Okay, I know we will have a full presentation coming up in just a few moments, but I just wanted to share that with you and let you know that that was available. Let's talk about the 3-strand pearl necklace.
Yeah.
Now these are simulated pearls. This is that look of, you talk about elegance and quality and a classic look if there ever was one.
This is so timeless, and we don't need to talk about which First Lady made these famous, but I can tell you that she personally told me that she couldn't go to the supermarket without them being on her, or people would come to her and say, oh, Mrs. Is there something wrong with you today? Where's your pearls?
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like you said, pieces like this they become part of you.
Yeah, they're part of her costume, if you will. But she wore them every single day.
Wow.
Yeah. So back to the design part of it, forget the wearability part, the styling part. They are 12 millimeters in round, and they're glass-based, dipped, I don't know, maybe 15 times in the pearl essence.
Wow.
They're also made to last a lifetime.
Oh my gosh.
And they just nest perfectly.
Oh, wow, they
feel great, right?
So good.
The thing with glass pearls is that they're a little cool to the touch. So on these 90+ days, oh boy, don't they feel good.
It's the first thing I noticed.
Yeah.
Is that they are cool. They feel amazing against your skin. And and we talked a little bit earlier with one of the first necklaces that we had, how it really filled in the neckline. Look at that.
Stunning.
It truly is. And these pearls are larger. Typically, when we think of a pearl necklace, they're smaller pearls.
Yeah, well, of course, they all run the gamut, but this is one of the ones that's the most popular for us because we are known for a little bit bigger and bolder jewelry. But let's talk about the clasp on this one also.
For sure. It's the easiest clasp that you'll ever use.
This clasp is so easy on and off. It's just genius. Just boom, boom. There's no fiddling, there's no fussing, no fuss, no muss.
Right.
Just slap it right on.
Yeah.
And it stays on too, which is great because the pearls have that nice weight to them. They're just gorgeous.
They kind of just fall in place.
Oh, and also each one of these is hand knotted, all individually hand knotted.
So, and that's how you would expect to see the most expensive,
of course,
genuine pearls, all hand knotted so that they're not banging together, and that they really do have their own place and they line up beautifully and perfectly. When you put them on your neck, they fall right in place and you're done.
Yeah.
Have some really great earrings. If you wanted to add other pieces of jewelry like bracelets or rings, you can do that. But this is your statement. This is your signature.
It's another signature piece, exactly what it is.
For sure. And I think that...
We love this one.
Yes.
We love it.
I mean, it's everything to love.
Yeah.
And I think personally, and this is just my own opinion, I think that pearls are kind of like part of that jewelry wardrobe that we should have. There are some pieces that we should have, and I think pearls really fall into that. If you're looking at this 3-strand pearl necklace and you're just kind of salivating over it, it just is a must. I don't want you to wait too long. You do have a fall price. You do have 4 flex pay to get this home.
Great
this
price.
does, if you have an HSN card, fall into that at least $99 or more, and you can take $20 off this price. And it makes these $99, and that's only if you have an HSN card. And if you don't have one, you can always call us or go to hsn.com and apply, and when you're approved, you can automatically jump in and get that savings as well. But these are the ones that you're gonna reach for pretty much every occasion.
It is a staple. Every woman should have some sort of a pearl necklace. How basic and wonderful can it be?
I agree.
I mean, this is sort of like the black cashmere sweater, the foundation for a wardrobe.
Yes.
Well, every woman loves jewelry. You have to have a pearl necklace.
Again, iconic, classic, elegant, it's luxury, it's one that when you put it on, it almost kind of, not only does it finish the look, it is the look.
Well, the wonderful thing is, yes, it is luxury, but it is not luxury priced. That's the wonderful thing. And, you know, Kenneth also, when he was alive, he was a huge believer in designing for the everyday lady. Not just, it was great that the royals or movie stars or rock stars would wear the jewelry, but that was secondary. What was most important was for you ladies out there, that's what he was really designing for.
And we get a chance to really appreciate it and love it. And it's wearing art, that's what it is. It's wearing all of the elegance that we admire when we see it in others, and we have a chance to have that. There's so many things in life where you have to just admire from afar and thinking, I'll never be able to have that, I'll never be able to own that. But this is not one of them. You can call us or you can go to hsn.com. We have these for you right now. You order them today and you'll have them in about a week. And maybe these are the pearl necklaces that you're gonna wear as you move into fall, as you go to all of the holiday gatherings and get-togethers that you actually might be starting to think about right now. When you're taking your holiday card, you know, photographs and portraits and seeing family members that you haven't seen all year and you get together at the end of the year, this is the necklace that you're going to reach for. I know, oh gosh, our clock is gone. We could actually spend an entire hour just on that necklace.
I know, it's crazy.
But I know we have to go. This one is 615986. Enjoy that. We would love to be able to send that out to you. Now, this is another amazing pen that we wanted to share with you, and it's the Egyptian beetle brooch.
Yeah, it's a scarab. Isn't it lovely? So, scarabs in Egyptian mythology or whatever symbol immortality.
Really?
Yeah, I actually looked it up a while ago because I was wondering why we do so many of these interesting scarabs. Well, of course, he also did it for his dear friend Diana Vreeland for the Metropolitan Museum when they opened up the Temple of Dendor, the Egyptian thing back in the 70s. But some of the pieces still just stayed in the collection all these years. And the opal on this opal look stone is just so real looking. It is, of course, glass. It really is. But another great thing about pins are that they're probably one of the best things to give as a gift. And you're right, holiday is right around the corner. Ladies,
for sure,
they make the best gift because there's no fit issue. There's, oh, the ring doesn't fit or the bracelet doesn't fit properly. But a brooch will always fit.
Always fit.
Yeah.
No matter what. And you can see that right there on Sonia. This one is again a really nice size on it. It's 1 5/8 of an inch from top to bottom, and then 1 1/4 inches from side to side at its widest point. So noticeable, sizable, but not too big and not overpowering. It's one that I say pieces like these are like conversation pieces, because when someone asks you about it, you can talk about the lore of it. And the soft pink opalescent color is one that we've fallen in love with.
One of the nicest parts about these pins also is that they're so collectible, and you can mix them and you can match them. some people call them scatter pins, where you scatter a few of them on you. Maybe it be the scarab with a ladybug, or the scarab with the frog, or whatever it might be. But yeah, it's just fun to put on.
Wow,
and again,
nice.
I keep saying about the detail work, but it's always about the detail. The design of it has to be just right.
Right.
I mean, it looks just like the scarab would have.
Look at that. I think this is, again, one of those pieces that is so special, so specific for you. If you are loving this and you're looking at it and saying, I kind of have to have it. I'm drawn to it. This is your opportunity to pick it up. And we've got it for you now. We have it at a fall price where we took $15 off the price. It fits, I'm telling you now, because it's not about a size. Yeah. So there's a nice long bar at the, along the back. And I like a longer bar too, and I'll show you that right there. Do you see a nice long bar so that it will stand up with prominence no matter where you put it, whether it's on a coat, a sweater, a scarf, a handbag, a necklace, no matter what, it will stand up with prominence. And so you can enjoy picking that one up. I know we do have to go, but enjoy that. It's $599,131. I wanted to share this with you as well. We're not scheduled to have a full presentation on it, but this is my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This is a fabulous bracelet.
Look at this bracelet.
So I think most of the ladies out there, they know that Kenneth J. Lane was also known as the fabulous fake. For a real guy, he was a fabulous faker. So he copied many of his friends who made real jewelry, copied their designs, and they all did it with a wink, and they actually were flattered that he would copy their thing. So without mentioning their name, probably most people can realize who this was a take from. But one of the more interesting things about this bracelet is the way that it too comes on and off. This has a spring clasp on it where you would twist to get into it, as opposed to bending it backward like this, which you don't want to do. You want to slide into it. But again, it's a very cool enameled, all hand enameled, heavily plated, beautiful crystal stones, all hand set.
Beautiful, and I know that this one is very limited. As a matter of fact, I think we have fewer of the, of the bracelet than we do of the rings. So if you are really drawn to that, and I'm gonna slip that bracelet on so you can have another look at it, you can definitely call in for that. Take a look at this fashion cross drop necklace. It comes on a 32-inch long chain. And this one is a fall price. So we took $25 off of our regular price on this. It's the only cross that we're featuring in this entire hour. Yeah. And when you look at it, it is a wow.
Yeah, it sure is. It's got these beautiful baguettes in it. And I'll tell you, recently at the Metropolitan Museum, not everybody gets to go to the Metropolitan Museum, but they're having a big exhibit right now called Heavenly Bodies. And it just made crosses so popular again. One of our most important American top-level department stores is featuring a whole lot of them from us. In fact, I was recently asked in an interview about crosses. I said, well, no one since Madonna, who made them such a fashion statement, now all of a sudden they're back again. And really, really beautiful one this is. Also like heavily encrusted with those crystal stones.
For sure.
And I love the baguette stones, the rectangular shaped ones.
For sure, yes.
They just make it pop.
Yes, and look at, and you'll see, as you can see right there up close, the baguette stones. That's the first thing that when I looked at it up close, that's the first thing that drew my eye. Because the baguette cut stones are larger baguettes. Typically we see them smaller. I like that they're larger, so that they really give it dimension.
They do, they really do. And also the richness of the emerald is gorgeous. Those cabochons, they're just beautiful. And I love that they chose the emeralds versus a ruby or something. Right. I just think it's so wearable.
I think it gives it a different kind of look.
Yeah, very, very rich.
For sure. And look, I mean, this is encrusted with stones all over. There is not a single area where there's not a stone, whether it's a round or a baguette, where it's not bezel set or the cabochons going down in the green. Beautiful, even going all the way up just under the bail, all encrusted in stones. And because of that, you've got the richness that Chris was talking about, and you've got something that catches the light, catches that sparkle every time it moves or you move when you're wearing this one in sunlight or moonlight or candlelight.
I like also that it has a very simple chain, as opposed to a fussy chain. It doesn't need it. It's just such a statement piece by itself.
Look at that. This one is a larger cross. It's almost 3 inches from top to bottom, 2 7/8 of an inch from top to bottom, and then 2 inches from side to side. So, like I said, this one's a little bit bolder. If you typically wear crosses, typically the smaller ones will wear closer to our throat line or neckline. Something like this needs a long 32-inch long chain so that it can drop lower, so that it can be something that kind of moves with you. Like I said, when you're wearing a big coat, when you're wearing maybe a blazer or a cardigan or a duster or a sweater, you're really going to appreciate the length and the size and stature on that. We will keep this one available for you. It's $599,079. That is the number to get that one home. We are gonna move on to the thumbnail earrings that we kind of teased you with a little bit at the start of the show. And let me just say, if you picked up the bracelet that we had earlier, you can see, goes with the earrings.
They're the way to go.
The ring goes right along with the earrings. If you picked up, let me see.
These are just a great, anytime, anywhere type of an earring.
For sure.
They look so great on. That's the most important thing. How do you look in them, right?
Yes.
Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel sexy even in them?
Yeah.
They're just such a nice, great earring. Again, pierced or clips, right?
That's right, pierced or clips.
I just love them.
Yes.
I don't know what else to tell you about them. I just love them.
Okay, so let me share with you. The way you order is you decide whether you want them in the lapis blue color. We have the cherry color. There's the black, and we also have them in a coral color, but we only have about half a dozen available in the coral color. So just so you know, so if you picked up this bracelet, or maybe it was this pin, and you want the coral color in the earrings, please do not wait too long, because those will probably be the ones that go first. But I like that pierced or clipped. I like that there's an option, because we don't typically see an option.
So we are known for clip-on earrings. In fact, recently an article was written in one of the fashion magazines, where can I get clip-on earrings? And the answer was Kenneth J. Lane. When I first came there, we didn't even have pierced earrings.
Really?
There was not a single pierced earring in the line. Well, now, of course, at least half or more can come either pierced or clips. And we still sell predominantly more clips than pierced.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yes.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, if a woman doesn't have a pierced ear, she cannot wear it, but she can always wear a clip.
Yeah, anyone can wear a clip-on, no matter what.
Many of our earrings are much more suited to being a clip-on anyway.
Why is that? Because of the way they sit?
Because of the size of it, because of the shape of it, or the weight of it, or whatever it may be.
Okay, and so you do have that option here.
Yeah.
But we don't have a lot of any one thing, just so you know. But what I like about these is that they really do lend themselves to be a really great accompaniment to go along with anything else that you picked up from Kenneth J. Lane. The necklaces, the brooches, the bracelets, the rings. If you are a woman who you say, I have to wear my earrings no matter what, and then everything else will kind of fall around that, then these are a really great grab, and I mean, I should say always go to. Even if it's the black and gold, because I think that can really, work with pretty much everything else that you see.
It's another basic staple for your fashion wardrobe.
Yeah. And because this entire hour has been about the classics.
Yeah, and everything's working back to each other so well. Yeah.
So pretty. And you can see the way that they sit right there on Sonia. They drop just a little bit below the earlobe. So they're not a stud style.
No,
They do
we call
have
it a
that nice
thumbnail,
curve.
I believe.
The thumbnail,
yeah.
Right. Yeah, and I like that it is that kind of ergonomic, that nice little curve. So it's going to be comfortable, not heavy,
domed.
I should say.
Yeah, a little dome.
And the dome gives it dimension.
Right, exactly.
For sure.
It looks really pretty on.
Yeah. And not too much and not overpowering. You know, there are a lot of different styles of earrings that you can wear. We love a dangle, we love a chandelier, but for many women, those might be too much and might kind of be intrusive.
Right. Well, you want to keep in your comfort level. So, well, sometimes you want to step out a little bit, but in this case, this is such an easy earring to put on and off.
For sure. Very simple, very amazing. And you have it on 4 flex payments of $11.24. I know.
Again,
you don't normally see those kinds of things.
How do you do it? How do you do it?
No, but that 4 flex is only for, you know, we are moving into the end of summer. We're moving into Labor Day weekend, and a lot of times when it comes to things like that Labor Day weekend, we think of electronics and computers and things like that. But we don't want to forget about the fun things that we like to shop for, like jewelry.
Yes.
So we do try to make it affordable for you to pick up some amazing new pieces to add to your collection. And the 4 flex is just our way of doing that. And as you're looking at these, I believe if we're not out of the coral yet, they're almost gone, just so you know.
Yeah.
But any of the other colors, the lapis color, the cherry color, the black color, I love that black and gold look together.
Always good. Always good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And these are an inch from top to bottom. So again, not too small, not too big. They're that really kind of just right size. If you're wearing a bolder necklace, I think an earring like this is perfect because it doesn't take away from that.
And again, let's point out that they are, of course, nickel free. So if you have an allergy to nickel, you don't have to worry about it with these, or lead. They will definitely be fine to wear. And they're heavily plated gold, so they're gonna last forever.
Yes, and you're going to enjoy them. And so your only choice is going to be which color, and do you want clear clip on or pierced?
And they also come with a little stabilizer backing that'll hold up nicely against the back of the earlobe.
Right.
Yeah.
So they do stand up. They're not going to fall forward, which is important. I'm glad that you showed that as well.
It's very convenient.
And those are details in design, as we've been saying about this entire hour, that true jewelry designers really think about. And with years and years of experience, those are the kinds of things that you come to know and come to expect from a brand like Kenneth J. Lane.
We spend infinite hours making sure that they fit properly, that they function properly, that the stones are fitting properly, that everything is perfect. Yeah.
And you can see, when you see close up, the smoothness, I love the shine, I love the richness of the color in every single one.
They all have like this interesting little faux setting on them also. I mean, you can't prong set these kind of stones, but they all have like a little bead work in between. I don't know if you've noticed it or not, but they do. They all have that, and it just adds more to the allure of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so enjoy these. I know that our clock is quickly running down. You do have your choice. I do hope that you will go ahead and pick these up. You've got them on 4 flex pay of $11.24. And for what we have remaining, and we did reorder those. This is the next round that we were able to get in, and even they are still limited because a lot of you have already gone to pick them up. So enjoy, $599,045.
These I love.
I wanted to show you these. We're not planning to have a full presentation, but tell me, why do you love these?
I just think that they're so today and so cool. So this is not something that's been in the line for a while. These are new and have been picked up and shot by almost every major fashion magazine in America. Again, we can't mention names, but a lot of the younger rock stars have been wearing these also. They're just super.
They really are.
They're just super.
I'm showing you all of the 4 colors that we have available. So whether it's the turquoise color, we've got that beautiful ivory, we've got the amazing coral color, and we also have in black, and that's that black and gold look. Now, if you want the turquoise color, we're giving you last call on that. There are 7 pair
come on.
remaining. That's it. Oh my gosh.
hurry up, I guess.
I know.
I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I know. Okay, so that was just very quick, just because I wanted you to see, and again, a great fall price. You've got 4 flecks of $8.74.
Aren't they beautiful on Sonia, though?
They really are, and they're a little bit bigger. They're a little bit sizable, but enjoy.
Those earrings, I think, are sexy. Those are fun.
Yeah, I know. I love a hoop earring, a big hoop.
And they're so trend right.
For sure. Let's talk about the Perfect Beauty butterfly brooch. This is the one that we had shown you a little bit earlier. Looks like amazing jade wings on these. And I even want to show you the underside. Look at the way that that's made.
Yeah. So a lot of times, if you don't use more thinking about the design of it, right? If you don't cut out some of those pieces, first, it'll be too heavy.
Right.
Second, you want the light to come through the jade part of it. It helps the element of the shimmer of it, how we want to say it, the light to the dark of it. Yeah. Now, before we were talking about wearing a pin as a pendant. This is the one.
Okay.
Where you could, if you were at home, you could take a piece of lanyard or a thong or even a piece of silk or even put a thin strand of pearls through it, through its little antenna.
Oh,
and it can hang down that way. And
it'll will stay straight forward.
Yeah, it'll hold perfectly. Just right through the antenna of it.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, and I've seen people wear it up high or down low, either way.
That's a great idea.
It's fun.
And I think you're right. And again, it's the versatility of pieces like a brooch. They always fit, and you can use them in so many different places. So really kind of use your imagination and your creativity when it comes to these. This one is 1 3/4 of an inch, 1 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom, and it's almost 3 inches from side to side, 2 7/8 of an inch, so almost 3 from side to side. So it's a little bit wider than it is longer. But look at, again, where and how it shows on Sonia's sleeve and on her lapel right there. Just very pretty.
All hand enameled.
Really? Yeah. Oh, wow.
And a million little, well, maybe not a million, but quite a few rhinestones in there for you.
Feels like a million when you put it on. It makes you feel like a million.
That's what I was going to say. It makes you feel like $1 million.
This is it, and it's again beautiful. It's one of those novelty favorite pieces that we are able to bring to you. You've seen a frog. You've seen the seahorse.
The scarab. We
saw the scarab a little bit earlier, and there you've got the butterfly.
Nobody has brooches like we do.
No.
Nobody.
No. It really does stand out.
When accounts come into the showroom, we have them displayed, oddly enough, on our wall in our showroom, and they're like, oh my gosh, I never knew you guys had so many brooches.
Yes.
And I do believe we have the best assortment in the whole market.
And so we've only shown a few.
Yeah, I mean, we have literally hundreds and hundreds of them. And what you said before, art, they are art. Yeah. They really, really are. Like, you could leave them lying around on a coffee table, and someone would think that they were a piece of art.
For sure.
Yeah. So it's fun.
How is it that there's never a lack of inspiration or of ideas?
So for me, I'm extremely fortunate because we have a company with 55-year history, and we can go back into the archives. And right now, there's such a push towards retro looks that it seems like it's unending, the amount of different styles that we can just pull back to.
And speaking of going back into the archives, this is one of the first items that we've featured for you this morning or in this show. And if you wanted another look at that item number or another look at seeing them together, just know if you want the bangle, we only have 29 of them remaining.
Wow.
And you can get it in small, medium, or medium large in the bangle. If you want the ring, we originally brought it in sizes 5 through 10. If we still have your size, please go ahead and pick this one up while you can. Chris, thank you for this hour.
We're done already?
We're done. That was fast, wasn't it?
How did it go so fast?
Time flies when you're shopping for jewelry.
Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure. Thank you.
We'll see you again.
And thank you, ladies.
We'll see you again at lunchtime, right?
Yeah,
at 12?
I'll be back in
and then another full hour
hours.
at 2 p.m. for sure.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Stay with us. We've got so much more coming up. And if you haven't seen our today's special yet from Curations, stay close.
Hey, did you know that you could stream both HSN and HSN2 live anytime, anyplace? With just the click of a button on your phone, tablet, computer, or smart TV, you're connected to the latest and greatest we have to offer. And with HSN2, there's always something different from what's currently airing on HSN. Just head over to hsn.com or open your HSN mobile app and start watching.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, and even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should a failure occur. And portable electronics have accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. It's easy to add when you are checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
I grew up always dreaming and wanting to create things.
I see something and I see that we can make it better.
One day, the light bulb just went off. Nobody has this. They're waiting for me to invent it.
Next thing you know, you're on HSN and the whole world's hearing about it.
It just sold out.
Very excited for you.
HSN celebrates the dreamers, inventors, and entrepreneurs who follow their hearts, helping American dreams come true.
Being here today proves anything is possible.